Hey, Millie. Say good morning. Are you playing with your new toy? Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. So it is Tuesday morning, February 15th. Millie is sitting in the floor playing with her toy right now. I'm in the kitchen making breakfast. Most of the little kids are actually still sleeping. Bethany and Millie are with me. All the other little kids are sleeping. Josh just left to take Allie and Emily to school. Kylee doesn't go to school until 11:15 today, so it is just me and two little ones up right now. So while most everybody is still sleeping, I'm going to make myself some eggs and toast real quick. I'm going to make Bethany, she usually wants cereal in the mornings. I'm going to make her some cereal. Kylee actually has an orthodontist appointment this morning before she goes to school. So she has an orthodontist appointment at 10:15. But today is Tuesday, which means it's time for a girl to go out and eat with Daddy, which is Emily's turn. They were actually going to go last week, but that's when COVID hit and they couldn't. So they're going to go this tonight. I think Emily picked Mexican food. So I'm going to finish making my breakfast real quick. All right, I'm going to make myself some coffee now. Look at this coffee mug. I think it's the cutest coffee mug that I have ever owned, and Josh got it for me for Valentine's Day. How stinking adorable is that? And now every coffee mug will fit under my machine. So watch, this one fits perfect, but that one will fit. I was so excited to have one that will fit in my espresso machine. I'm excited to use this morning. I'm actually feeling a regular cup of coffee today, so I'm gonna have just a regular cup of coffee instead of a latte this morning. And I just have a hazelnut K-cup in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this. So tomorrow morning, which is Wednesday, the backsplash guys are coming. They're going to tear out the old backsplash. You can see where it started right here. They're going to tear all of this out and put in the white subway tile black backsplash. We were actually going to get this done last week, if y'all remember. We actually had a lot of things planned for last week, but COVID hit. So of course we had to cancel that. We couldn't let him into the house being sick and all. So he texted me yesterday and he was like, hey, we'll be there Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. And I was like, sure, that sounds great. So he'll be here tomorrow morning. He said once he starts, it'll take him a good 2 days from start to finish. So hopefully by Wednesday night, we will have all of this completed. I am super excited. Oh yeah, remember the cabinets? They were going to be done last week too, of course. So our kitchen has been just sitting like this all through COVID because we can't, of course, let anyone in our home while we were sick. So he is going to wait a little longer before he comes, so it may be more like towards this weekend into next week before he comes. It is lunchtime now. We're going to have these Tyson Naturals chicken nuggets. I've had these before and I told y'all they were so good. So that's what's for lunch today. Alright, so everybody wants a smoothie with their chicken nuggets. We're just going to do, I think, chicken nugget smoothies for the kids. And I really want a smoothie for my lunch because I just feel like my body is like craving this right now. So I'm just going to show you what I put in mine. I'm not going to do any kind of measurements for you because I don't measure myself. So when I'm fixing one for myself and the kids, I usually do 2 bananas, and sometimes I end up still having to go back and do another batch, but I put bananas in there, a few chia seeds, and I think it's cacao powder. Y'all forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. I've had this bag forever, and I love putting it in smoothies. So I put that in there. I put peanut butter, strawberries, and ice and milk. I put all of that in my smoothie. And then blend it all together and it turns out wonderful. I usually do fresh strawberries if I have them, but I don't. I just have the frozen, which is still good. So I'm gonna make us a smoothie real quick. And sitting over here behind my smoothie stuff is my sourdough. I'm gonna give you a peek inside. So there it is. It's got the bubbles. I don't know if it's as bubbly as it should be. Today's day 8, so I don't know. I don't know if it's as bubbly as it should be. If y'all know anything about sourdough, let me know. How does it look for it being day 8? Everybody got to pick a sweet out of their goodie bag, their Valentine's bags. All right, it's time for us to head out. We're gonna go pick the girls up from school. It's already almost 2:30. I changed her into her little fleece sleeper because it's cold outside. So I just changed her where she could be comfy riding. That's all we're doing is picking up the girls, coming straight back home, and then in a couple of hours we'll be doing dinner. Goodness. Oh my goodness. You gonna draw on the way there?
Yeah.
How about a butterfly?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mama, I got draw.
You're gonna draw? You are? Did Bethany let you hold her puppy? You can hold her puppy. So yesterday or the day before, Josh put my console back into my van. And I'm so excited. It's been out of my van for, I don't know, maybe 8 months. We took it out for a vacation. And for a while, I liked it. I liked the open space there. But, y'all, it started getting so cluttered with jackets, bags, you name it. So he put my console back in, which I'm glad because I love that space. And plus it's an armrest, and anything I need to store I can put it in here instead of being like an eyesore right there in the center of the van. Okay, so we're back home and I'm about to start dinner. We're going to do white chicken chili for dinner tonight. So we have this chicken in here. Josh air fried a whole chicken yesterday in his air fryer outside. We cut it up in little pieces last night. So I'm going to use some of this to do white chicken chili. Went ahead and got out my big pot. In here, I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of olive oil, some onion, and saute that first. And then I'll add in the chicken and the rest of the ingredients. But I'm going to get started on cooking dinner. What is it about cutting an onion that makes it smell so homey already? I don't know what it is. Comfort food, I guess. Now I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil in my pot. Adding in some of my sliced onion here. So while that's heating up, I'm going to put the rest of my onion up and start chopping this chicken just a little bit finer than what it is. So normally when you add the chicken, you would cook it longer, but my chicken is completely cooked, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip to all the steps since I know that my chicken is already heated all the way through. Four cups of chicken broth.
Yay! Oh, so she don't need more her turn with me. She's just going with you.
She said we're going to go.
What'd she say?
And then we're going to store to buy me a toy.
Buy me a toy. What about me? You don't want to go out to eat with Daddy?
And then I'm going to add in 2 cans of green chilies.
Why not?
Huh? 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. A little bit of salt. I'll have the exact recipe down below. Garlic.
Okay.
Alright, it calls for white northern beans, but I'm just going to add black beans because that's all that I have. Alright, it doesn't call for any cream cheese, but I cut off just the small piece, and I'm going to add that to it because I think on another recipe I saw where someone put cream cheese in it. So I'm going to add a little bit to mine. Alright, I'm going to bring this to a boil, and then I'm going to reduce it to simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes with the lid on. And then we will taste and see how this turned out. Alright, put the lid on now and let it simmer. Now I need to get this big old mess cleaned up. Alright, so it is done. I'm going to scoop some out into a bowl. I'm super excited about trying this. It smells so good. And I've got tortilla chips to go with it. Oh, this smells so good. I bet it would be good with sour cream on the top too. Normally we sit down and have dinner together at the table as a family, but everybody little kids were starving, so I went ahead and fixed their plates. And I'm going to go ahead and try this soup because I'm excited.
That was the first thing I tried.
That's really, really good. It's going to be even better with some tortilla chips. Super
Okay.
good. Now it's time for a piece of my yummy Lindor chocolate. I love this stuff. All right, it's time to get all of this cleaned up in 1, 2, 3. Allie's gonna take her down the slide. Go, Millie, go! What do you think about that? Hey, what do you think about it? Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us again today. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you in the comments. Bye.